Consistency is the backbone of achievement. Success is not an accident, it is the result of repeated action over time. Every great person you admire didn't stumble into greatness. They showed up day after day. Focus is the fuel that drives consistent effort. Without focus, consistency loses direction and effort becomes wasted energy. Your mind needs training just like your body. Repetition builds neural pathways, making productive habits automatic. Small, deliberate actions compounded daily yield extraordinary results. The key to mastery is not speed, but persistence. Show up even when motivation fades and watch transformation unfold. The human brain loves shortcuts, and that's why inconsistency feels easier. Your mind will always search for comfort instead of effort. But comfort never leads to growth. It only maintains mediocrity. To reprogram your mind, you must embrace discipline as your ally. Discipline bridges the gap between intention and achievement. Every time you resist distraction, you strengthen your mental muscle. Focus is not a switch. It is a skill that improves with practice. The more intentional your actions, the more your mind adapts. Habits are the architecture of your destiny. Build them wisely and consistently. Consistency starts with clarity. When your goals are vague, your mind wanders. Ambiguity breeds procrastination and indecision. Define exactly what you want, why you want it, and how you will achieve it. Write your goals, visualize them, and break them into manageable steps. The mind obeys what it can clearly see and understand. Focus follows clarity and action follows focus. Every successful person has a crystal clear vision of their destination. When you know where you're going, the journey becomes easier. Ambition without direction is wasted energy. Precision in purpose creates momentum. Your environment either nurtures or sabotages your consistency. Distractions are everywhere, from social media to noise in your surroundings. To strengthen focus, curate your space intentionally. Remove what doesn't serve your mission. Protect your time as if it were gold, because it is. Energy flows where attention goes, and wasted attention erodes momentum. Surround yourself with reminders of your goals, not temptations of procrastination. Environment is silent support or secret sabotage. It depends on how you shape it. Consistency becomes effortless when your environment reinforces it. Make your surroundings an ally in your pursuit of mastery. The mind learns through repetition, not occasional effort. Inconsistency is the enemy of growth. One day of focus followed by 7 days of distraction achieves nothing. Success is a marathon, not a sprint. Your subconscious mind is programmed through daily rituals, not sporadic attempts. Establish routines that reinforce focus and discipline. Morning rituals, planning sessions, and habit stacking all train your brain. Every repeated action rewires neural pathways, making your behavior automatic. The more consistent your practice, the less effort it requires. Consistency is not a force, it is a cultivated rhythm. Self-doubt is the silent killer of consistency. Every time you question your ability, your mind hesitates. Focus falters when fear replaces belief. The key is to trust the process and commit fully. Start small if you must, but start with unwavering intention. Momentum builds through repeated, confident action. Your mind thrives on evidence of success, even if small. Each completed task reinforces belief and strengthens focus. Doubt diminishes in the presence of repeated victories. Reprogramming your mind requires a daily commitment to showing up, regardless of emotion. Focus is a muscle. It strengthens when exercised and weakens when ignored. Multitasking kills focus, and distraction fragments energy. Learn to single task with intensity, dedicating full attention to one goal at a time. The quality of your focus determines the quality of your results. Consistent action requires prolonged attention on meaningful tasks, not busy work. Protect your focus as if your life depends on it, because your destiny does. Time blocking, meditation, and deliberate pauses train concentration. Distractions are temporary illusions, but the results of focus last. Every hour spent fully engaged compounds into mastery. The mind adapts to what you train it to do. Reprogramming your mind begins with self-awareness. Notice where your attention drifts and identify habitual procrastination triggers. Awareness is the first step toward correction. Once you recognize patterns, you can replace them with productive routines. Replace scrolling with skill building. Replace overthinking with action. Replace hesitation with decisive movement. Your brain craves repetition. Feed it success-oriented habits. Mindfulness strengthens focus, while negligence allows distraction to rule. Awareness plus repetition equals consistent performance. Motivation is temporary. Consistency is permanent. Motivation will fail, but habits endure. The people who achieve the impossible do not rely on fleeting inspiration. They rely on ingrained routines. When motivation wanes, your habits carry you. The more automatic your productive actions become, the less your mind debates or procrastinates. Discipline ensures that every day counts, whether you feel like it or not. Show up consistently, and the results compound exponentially. Habit-driven action removes the reliance on emotion. Reprogramming your mind for consistency means choosing structure over whim. Your brain is a record keeper. It reinforces what you focus on. Celebrate small wins and your mind craves more. Ignoring progress weakens focus. Acknowledging it strengthens your mental circuitry. Every completed task, no matter how small, tells your subconscious, I am capable. I follow through. Recognition builds belief, and belief fuels persistence. Track your achievements and reflect on them regularly. Gratitude for progress enhances mental wiring for consistency. The brain thrives on evidence, not empty promises. When focus is reinforced daily, habits become effortless. Consistency is a reward in itself. Distractions are designed to steal your momentum, but you can reclaim your mind. Limit digital interruptions, silence unnecessary notifications, and avoid mental clutter. The less your brain fights noise, the more it dedicates energy to focus. Mental discipline requires protective boundaries. Every interruption derails productivity and weakens consistency. Your mind is precious. Guard it like treasure. Regular breaks and deep work cycles preserve focus while preventing burnout. Attention is finite. Spend it on tasks that matter. Reprogramming your mind includes conscious control over input. Energy follows attention, so direct it wisely. Focus thrives on purpose. The clearer your why, the easier it is to stay consistent. When your goal is compelling, your mind naturally gravitates toward it. Vague intentions invite procrastination. Strong purpose commands action. Connect every task to your ultimate vision. Purpose transforms mundane effort into meaningful progress. The brain responds to significance, not obligation. When focus aligns with passion, energy multiplies. Repetition becomes rewarding because it serves a higher reason. To reprogram your mind, cultivate a purpose-driven focus daily. Consistency is a battle against comfort. The brain resists effort and craves ease. Growth requires pushing through resistance and doing what others avoid. Every step outside comfort builds mental resilience and strengthens discipline. Avoid instant gratification. Embrace delayed reward. The more you tolerate discomfort, the more automatic persistence becomes. Repetition in adversity rewires the mind for unshakable consistency. Mental toughness is forged in discomfort, not comfort. To achieve extraordinary results, make effort habitual. Consistency thrives when it becomes identity, not choice. Your habits define your identity, and identity dictates performance. To change results, first change how you see yourself. Daily practice transforms perception and rewires your neural patterns. When you act consistently, your mind recognizes you as someone who finishes what you start. Identity-driven consistency removes the internal debate. I am someone who follows through becomes an unquestioned truth. Every action aligned with this belief reinforces neural pathways for focus. Self-perception shapes persistence. The stronger your internal identity, the more automatic your consistent behavior becomes. Focus is cultivated through intentional routines. Structure your day with repeated rituals that prime attention. Morning routines, planning sessions, and exercise all contribute to sustained focus. Routines minimize decisions, conserve energy, and reduce mental friction. The more habitual your actions, the less conscious effort they require. Mental energy is finite. Automation preserves it. Repetition embeds productivity into your subconscious. Focus becomes effortless when it's built into daily patterns. Discipline is simply doing what must be done repeatedly. Habits transform intention into unstoppable action. Habits transform intention into unstoppable action.